Everything was completely normal until it wasn't. When you are pregnant and you are 20 weeks, more than 20 weeks, my doctor's office sends you to labor and delivery. I was 24 weeks. Things happened where I went into labor anyway and I dilated anyway, and my body was like, nope, it's time. I could have delivered normally if he would have turned, but he didn't turn in the 2 seconds it took them to get me from one room to the other. And the water was broken. He wasn't turning. They were, fiddling around in the monitor, and he was so small that babies that small, it's hard to find their heartbeat on the monitor, but that was starting to make them nervous. And so they were like, we have to do this now. He was maybe 2 or 3 minutes away from home when I called and said they need to do an emergency C-section. He got there in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And we lived like 17 minutes from the hospital. Things moved very fast from there. And so literally we were going in thinking I was going to have a UTI, and then we had Wesley. Wesley's been in the NICU since he was born on Christmas Day. He will be there probably until April. He's on CPAP. He used to be intubated, and that he was extubated recently.
I never foresaw myself in a situation like this, or never seen nothing like this coming, and you never do. I don't think I'll ever run that fast as a human being in my life ever again, unless it's another turbulent situation like that. You in something like that, and you gotta hold your girl hand while you are playing Pokemon just to make sure she's staying awake. I could see the genuine terror in her face. I've never seen her so scared before, bro. Like, she was gripping my shirt for dear life, asking me, like, am I okay? And I'm like, don't ask me if you're okay. Tell me if you feel okay. I personally don't even care about me for real. I'll live. I just never want to see her go through something like that again, bro, because that was terrifying to see her so terrified.
Nothing in my life that I have ever done has prepared me for the way that I have been thrown into the deep end of motherhood. When they come so early and you're so not disconnected, but you can't interact the way that you normally would. I think it's harder for that to kind of set in and sink in. Waking up every 2 hours throughout the night to do things that you would do if he was here, but he's not here. Not that there isn't an incentive, but that's the nice incentive that you get, is you get to have your baby and you get to love on your baby. And so
I'm a dude, so I can't speak on motherhood. I can just see what I'm seeing. Incredible amount of resilience. This girl is, I would say, rock star, but that ain't big enough. Go look in that damn freezer. We don't got no room for food in there now. We gotta buy a freezer. That's how determined she is.
We've definitely built like a good life here in Richmond. Like, the community that we have found here has been fantastic. My coworkers have showed up for us, and even complete strangers here in Richmond have showed up and helped us in emotional ways, and even with some baby stuff here and there and things like that. The issue that we have is we thought we had until April to save money, buy baby stuff. He came Christmas morning and I was suddenly put on leave and put on a short-term disability, which cuts your paycheck pretty hefty. Paying bills and buying baby stuff is definitely something that we're struggling with, and probably will until we can get caught up. When we first started this, we had a crib with no mattress, and that was about it. And now, like, slowly but surely, we've been, getting baby essentials, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to sit, and some way to be swaddled. We have those covered from our community resources, and that's, a big load off of, I think, any mother's shoulders.
We're still trying ever so. We're still trying to keep up. We're just playing catch up has been something that we are trying to stop doing. She's probably tired of me these days, but hey, that's okay. When you're with a clown like me, you get sick of it.